That was your cue, everyone. You missed the cue. We rehearsed this and we warned them. 3, 2, 1. See, if this wasn't live, we'd start and do that again. But anyway, they have a good excuse because they're a little bit tired. Not only have they been awake for almost 24 hours tracking the progress of the World Cleanup Day, but they've also been out cleaning. So they practice what they preach. It's cold, it's dark outside now in Tallinn here, but you've just been outside. Where were you? What did you find?
We were just outside of this building and we decided that we're gonna go pick up some cigarette butts, but we found really a lot of trash outside, what we didn't expect because it seemed really, really clean, but it wasn't.
So show us what you've got in there. Let's go treasure hunt diving. Let's open it up for the camera. Don't worry, it won't be a disaster live on TV. City Hall, we're in prestigious government buildings and we're going to mess it up.
It's outside of the building is a little construction.
Look at all the cigarette butts. Look how many there is.
We found all the cigarette butts from there.
Okay, from
yes.
the people maybe working there, and you've got some plastic.
I think it's workers, baby.
Some papers.
And was there another bag there someone was holding as well?
No,
this is it all in here.
Yes.
Okay, so how's it been going so far? How's the World Cleanup Day? My friend from Nigeria, how's it all been going?
It's going well.
Yeah?
Really well, yeah.
Did you enjoy that walk outside? Did it freshen you up a bit, the fresh air?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just a little bit cold outside, you know.
Little bit cold, but it warms the heart when you're all together.
Yeah, right?
Aww. What about you, Miss Nirvana?
Yes.
Good band, aren't they?
Yes.
What's your
very
favorite
good.
Nirvana song?
There's a lot of them.
A
They're
lot
all
of
my
them.
favorites.
What one would you like to sing now for us?
I don't want to sing any
Why
Nirvana
not?
songs.
What's wrong? I mean, you're
Well,
with friends
I'm not
here.
really good at singing rock. So
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe later on. At
Maybe
the very
later.
end of the show, we're all going delirious with lack of sleep. But what have you thought of the whole day so far?
Yeah, it's great. It's good. People have been calling. They're happy. They're satisfied. They're good. Yeah.
Well, that is great. And you know where else they're happy and they're smiling? In the Dominican Republic.
Oh,
Tell me.
I didn't know that.
In the Dominican Republic, they're happy, they're smiling. Let's see how they're getting on.
We are talking from Dominican Republic. We're in the middle of the Caribbean, and we just finished the cleanup. You see me without a mask right now, but we had over 100 volunteers here in this beach. We collected around 2,000 pounds of garbage, and it was really interesting.
That's a lot. Did you expect that?
Yes, we did. Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, the capital city, Santo Domingo, is located just near a river. Just down there, there's a big river coming down. So we have a lot of trash coming down from that river. And we expect a lot of trash every time it rains. It brings down a lot of trash, mainly PET bottles and foam and water bottles and things like that. So we were expecting a lot of trash today. Yeah.
Right. What is the biggest problem for your Dominican Republic? Is it the waste coming from the sea, or is it the waste that you produce yourself in the capital?
But the thing is production. I mean, the people use single-use plastic, and we are really accustomed on using single-use plastics and foam. So we have a lot of poor communities that actually don't care what the trash is going to end up. And one of the biggest problems we have is that it's mainly foam. So because plastic bottles, PET bottles are recyclable, and we have a lot of companies doing that locally in the Dominican Republic. The problem is that we have a lot of foam. So if you join me here, for example, although we did clean up the beach, there are a lot of small pieces. If you look at this, a lot of small pieces of garbage.
Yeah.
And this specifically, this kind of foam, it breaks up into tiny pieces, and it's really difficult to pick up. So we did a really good job today, but the small pieces, we need a lot of effort to pick them up.
How do you feel? Is the awareness of the problem in Dominican Republic there? Do people know about the problem, and have you started to react to that, or are you still in like kind of going in baby steps?
We've been doing this for the last 13 years. And if you compare where we were 13 years ago and now, it's completely different. It's completely different. We have a lot of people actually joining activities like this, a lot of volunteers. We have the main supermarket chains using reusable bags. So people actually have an option. They don't have to. Here in Dominican Republic, it's not, plastic bags are not forbidden yet. So people go to the supermarket and they expect supermarkets to give them plastic bags. And it's really difficult. But I mean, we've improved a lot the last 10, 12 years. We have a lot of young people now doing startups that are regarding recycling and related to the environment. So I think in the last 12 years we've improved a lot, but we still have a long way to go.
Do you want to say something to our friends around the world who are cleaning up today? Like a few words?
Yeah, it feels really good to be part of something this big. Thank you so much for this effort that you do every year. We feel really proud of being part of a group like World Cleanup Day. So thank you so much for everything you do, and keep it up.
Thank you, Oscar, and your fantastic people. I hope that your efforts towards making your lovely island will be fruitful. So let's get the streams clean and the beaches clean. And thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Greetings from the Caribbean, Dominican Republic. Bye-bye.
I don't know about you, but I would love to be in the Caribbean right now. That looked absolutely beautiful. Thanks to all our friends there in the Dominican Republic on those beautiful sandy beaches. Of course, they're the ones who are helping to keep them clean and beautiful and the waters pristine and blue. Now, we're heading from the Dominican Republic and we're going across the world. We're heading to Brazil to say hello to Jean.
Okay. So we are calling now to Brazil with a little bit of help from Argentina. So hi guys.
Hi. Hola, hi.
In Brazil, how has the World Cleanup Day gone so far?
Jean, em Brasil, como é o dia de hoje na Brasil? Como é o trabalho do grupo? Como está a pessoa? Este dia muito especial para você.
Com certeza, hoje é um dia muito especial aqui no Brasil. Milhares, por que não dizer milhões de pessoas estão engajadas no Dia Mundial da Limpeza, cada um no seu quadrado, cada um pensando de forma diferente nesse ano. Devido à pandemia, nós não podemos fazer as ações externas como a gente já vem acostumado nos últimos anos, mas tivemos uma grande oportunidade de olhar para dentro de casa e dentro de nós, os nossos hábitos diários dentro de casa, que vão com certeza refletir nas cidades, nos rios e principalmente no oceano.
This will be a very special day in Brazil, in the whole Brazil. They have a lot of cities, a lot of volunteers, thousands but millions volunteers in Brazil. And this will, like I said before, this is very special due to the COVID situation. So they are working full time and full power into the I take care of my square, right? Trying to work from home through all the recyclable items, even composting, sorting especially, and of course, mental cleanup. So there is a very large opportunity and alternative to work in Brazil today.
That sounds very interesting that you are actually starting from home, like with all the, what do you actually mean? Like what are the little things that people can do at their homes?
Jean, é muito especial também conhecer pouco mais acerca do trabalho, né? Eu cuido meu quadrado. Que é isso? Como pode você explicar a pessoa que eu cuido meu quadrado?
Bom, o Dia Mundial da Limpeza no Brasil, nesse ano, ele foi construído juntamente com todos os líderes que nós temos no Brasil. E nós descobrimos alguns caminhos de limpezas, né, dentro de casa. A primeira limpeza é a ambiental, é a gente começar a separar os resíduos dentro de casa, né? Então, ter um balde para a gente separar os nossos resíduos recicláveis, nós temos um baldinho para separar os nossos resíduos orgânicos, né? E temos o lixo para separar o rejeito. Então, o básico, né? Nós estamos incentivando as pessoas no Brasil a começar a separação dos resíduos. E aí nós temos uma outra vertente também, que é a limpeza digital, né? Dar aquela geral nos arquivos inservíveis de celular, de computador. Temos também uma outra possibilidade, que é a limpeza solidária. É a gente abrir o armário do guarda-roupa, olhar aquelas roupas que não servem mais, que você não usa, e encaminhá-las para doação, para quem possa reutilizar essas roupas. E a última vertente, que com certeza pode ser a mais importante nesse momento de pandemia, que é a limpeza mental. É a gente realmente entender que nós fazemos parte do meio ambiente. O meio ambiente começa no meio da gente. Então, nós estamos estimulando as pessoas a começar uma meditação, uma atividade física, cantar, fazer uma dança, qualquer atividade que faça bem para corpo, mente e alma.
Ótimo, Jean. Obrigado. Kelly, Jean, he already explained that situation. All leaders from Brazil gathering together, right? And they start to select what kind of alternative could we use for this World Cleanup Day edition from home. So, as Jean did show it, we have, of course, environmental cleanup activity for during this World Cleanup Day to sort in all the recyclable items from home. The other one will be the composting, that white segment that he already showed. That will be for decomposted. And the rest of the third one, the black one, will be all the item that was rejected, all right? And of course, we have organic waste through the composting. And after that, they think, okay, there is a lot more that we can do during this situation. Jean explained very well through the mental cleanup, right? Trying to be relaxed, trying to engage mindfulness, sing, of course, trying to dance, all the activities that they make you very, very happy during the days. And that is the main objective for all the World Cleanup Day, to stay happy, right? So there is a lot of opportunity. And let's not forget about the digital cleanup, something very, very great that we are start making for second time this year in all the countries of the network.
Okay, great. So I will not keep you any longer. Thank you so much.
Nós que agradecemos aqui no Brasil.
Jean say, muito obrigado, cosa que, gracias. Thank you very much, Kelly.
Obrigado!
There you go. They are our friends in Brazil, and thank you so much for that contribution. And great to see Brazil and Argentina working together as well. Well, we are heading now to one of my favorite people of the whole World Cleanup Day family. This guy, Paul Mortison, is a character, as we say in Ireland. He is a great individual, and he is working effortlessly and tirelessly all year around to promote the World Cleanup Day and the cause. He doesn't just do it for one day a year. He does it all year round. I spoke to him last week in Sweden. You are one of the, I was going to say the grandfathers, not the grandfathers, the fathers of the World Cleanup Day. Just, you know the whole community. You're there all the time with them. Are you missing your World Cleanup Day buddies?
I do. It's really strange because usually, I'm traveling the world. I meet people everywhere. And now I've been stuck first in Indonesia for 14 weeks and now in Sweden for about 12 weeks. So it's a little bit different. But we have, of course, a lot of meetings online with both my Zero Waste movement and the Let's Do It movement and some other networks I'm in. So you're getting more and more used to be online, actually.
Paul, were we meant to feel sorry for you there when you said you were locked down in Indonesia on the beach? Was I meant to feel sorry for you there?
A bit, actually, but not if you were looking at the beach, because the beaches are really contaminated there. It's incredible, that Indonesia is one of the countries where all the currents, from all these different ocean and seas ends up That's in Indonesia, so that's why they have so much waste and plastic waste on the beaches. It's
So what do
incredible.
you see on the beaches? Because when I visualize those beaches, I just see the crisp white sand that we see on television. But when you're walking the beach there, what are the currents dragging up?
It's, I mean, you basically are walking in a plastic tsunami. It could be sometimes like 25 centimeters thick of plastic coming out of the ocean over one night. And then because of the tide, it sweeps out again, and then it can come back in a few days. What I noticed in Indonesia, which was the most disgusting new product, that was diapers, you know, these pamper type of diapers. There were millions of them on the beach, and that is really disgusting because people are actually also swimming in these areas, you know. And they walk through all the plastic out in the ocean, and then they swab away the waste that is, and then a little bit further out to take a swim. But these diapers was really, really terrible to see.
Let's talk zero waste for a moment. I know, Paul, that the people who are in the World Cleanup Day community have heard you talk about this before because, like I said, you're the granddaddy, the daddy, the godfather in the group. But for people who are tuning in and are new to you and new to this mindset, you live zero waste. In a line or two, what does that mean?
Zero waste is a journey. It means that we are taking care of the product as long as possible and keep it in the loop. We reuse it, and we also think before we are buying stuff, you know. It is about, maybe it's about, you have to buy local stuff, you know, minimize your shipping and packaging, buy more bulk, start thinking, and then you will see you have an impact.
Paul, you want to play a game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to put you to the test. Pick up one thing in the room there that you have reused or recycled. In front of you, you have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
This cup.
With 1 second to go, tell me about that reused cup. Was that my cup? Did you steal it from the studio?
This this is from a company called Suegas. This is one of the big coffee companies, you know. I got it on the coffee shop maybe 10 years ago, and I'm still using it because I really love when they are thin. The last message to everybody is, you need to have fun. You need to have fun. If you don't have fun, it gets boring, and then you don't have the enthusiasm.
Paul, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Take care. See you.
And he is so right. You need to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. Paul Mortison, thank you so much for that interview that we did earlier in the week from the offices here just next door. But actually, I'm sticking with Paul for just now because today he sent us a really crazy video which really illustrates clearly the toxicity of the tar that comes in the cigarette butts, because we've been talking about this issue for the entire show about how much toxins and plastics are in the tiny cigarette butts. But here's a simple way to show it. Today, Paul got a bucket, he picked up cigarette butts, he poured in some water, and wait till you see what came out.
Welcome to World Cleanup Day Sweden. We've been focusing today on some cigarette butts, and I want to show you what's happened when you get water into the butts and what the water looks like. So if you see here when I pour it up, you see the water looks very, very dirty and it's deadly contaminated. So this is one of the reasons why you never should throw them in nature, and never throw them in the ocean, or never throw them on the streets. So keep them and bin the butts and take care of them. And when you do your cleanups, remember always that it's easier if you do it when you have fun. And move and do something is better than doing nothing. And when you do something, we all love your job. Thank you and have a nice time from Sweden. Bye.
He's just re-emphasizing that message of having a smile on your face and doing it with fun in mind, because you'll enjoy the process and it won't seem like work at all when you're going out cleaning up the rubbish. So thank you so much, Paul, once again there in Sweden. And that horrific sight of the black water coming out, and just think that is what is happening to the oceans with all those cigarette butts. 6 trillion, not billion, 6 trillion cigarette butts are dumped every year. 4.5 billion of them, 4.5 billion, that's the vast majority, end up back in nature. And just like you saw there, the effects they had on the water when it was poured out by Paul. Okay, let's keep checking in with some countries. Next, we are going to Costa Rica, where we're talking to Carla Chervaz.
Hi, Henry. How are you? I'm fine. And I want to say hello to all the community that today are working together to clean up our work.
Thank you, and thank you for your work. I can see a beautiful beach behind you. Is this the place you were cleaning up today?
Yes, this is beach in Guanacaste, which is part of our Pacific coast in Costa Rica. You know, we have a lot of different natural places, and here in Costa Rica, we have a very high level of conscious about the environmental and the protection of our resources. We have a lot of concerns about our responsibility with our planet, but as you know, in Latin America, we have big challenges too, because the waste management is a challenge for all our countries. We don't have the infrastructure that maybe you have in Europe or in different countries. So we have to do an extra work here because we want to, avoid this in our beaches. So we have to do this at home. What we recommend is if you separate at home, first of all, then you avoid things like this in our beach. So it's a matter of resource in your home. You can do it at home with your family. And of course, we need to do the cleanup activities, but it's going to be much easier if we started at home in the source when we create all the waste. And if we avoid this to get to the beach, then it's going to be much easier for all the volunteers and all the people that work in the protection of our environment.
You said that you have quite a high awareness about this problem. How did you manage that? How do you feel that people are actually aware of the problem, or does it impact them so directly that they feel it every day?
Yes, I know that now we are very aware of the program, and the new generation are completely understood about all these environmental problems we have caused for many years. But maybe the action should start in your home. If we wait until the government solves or someone else solves, we're never going to get there. We have to start today at your home, in your kitchen, cleaning, drying, and separating all your materials, taken to the center for recycling or for the correct treatment. And then we will avoid landfills and avoid, of course, the material at the beach or in the river or in the places that they shouldn't be.
All right.
In Costa Rica, we have a lot of conscious people. You know, we are known as a country with high levels of environmental policies and protection. But in terms of waste management, we have a lot of work to do yet. We need to strengthen our infrastructure and to organize many efforts that maybe already exist, but we have to work more like ecosystem, not that ecosystem that sometimes exists in our countries. We have all the same problem, we have all the same challenge. It's time to work together in the solution.
All right, thank you, Carla from Costa Rica. I hope you will have a wonderful day cleaning up. Keep your beaches clean, keep your hands clean, and thank you. We'll see you next year.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a
Bye.
nice day.
And have a nice day, Costa Rica. Beautiful beach, beautiful scene there behind you, and looks beautiful and tidy, thankfully. Now we're going to turn to another gorgeous country with some beautiful beaches. It's Panama. And let's say hello to our correspondent and our cleaners there.
Oh, hello, everyone. Here in Panama, we are very happy. This has been a special year, this work cleanup day. And here in Panama, we have finished a beach cleanup here, a little one. We have 5 different cleanups that we were being allowed to do it. And so we have been also doing it in the rest of the country in different places.
So I understand that the situation with COVID have had a big effect on the cleanups too.
Yes, exactly. Actually, we in Panama, we have restrictions on the weekends. So we have lockdown. We are not being allowed to be out, only if you have like a permit. So this year is very special, and we are taking care of ourselves, and we're looking forward to have a very special cleanups. And we are also looking forward, and the people are very enthusiastic about the digital cleanups because they are in their homes right now.
And tell us, what could you do with these restrictions? What were the activities?
Okay, with the restrictions on weekends, actually, we have only can have like a few persons in the places, only if you request some permissions. So in that case, we were having like 5 places here in Panama, and right now we are in the province of Colón in the Atlantic side. And we have done a cleanup here in the beach, and here we have some of the material that we collected here. And right now, I can show you some of them. And basically, we most of them are like plastic, as you can see. It's like most of them are bottle of plastic. We have like bodyboard as well, some wheels, a lot of shoes as well. So I'm here also with my daughter, that he's been very involved like in the all the activities. So and we have made this this is in our community as well. So we finished like in the morning, and we were like now having other in other province. So right now is a very good day, and we are very, very happy for this year. It's different, but we are we very optimistic about it.
So it's really good to see new generation being very optimistic about the cleanup.
Yes, exactly.
You were cleaning by the coast, by the sea. Is that the main problem in Panama? The waste coming in from the ocean?
Well, actually, yes, that's one of the problems. We have a lot of rivers as well, so we have more than 500 rivers all over the country, and yes, we have a lot of waste like in the rivers that ends in the ocean at the end. So this is one of the main problems that we have in the communities. So one of them.
All right, thank you very much that you're still continuing to fight, although it is hard with the restrictions, with the global pandemic, and we hope that we can soon throw away the masks and feel free to help the environment next year, or maybe even earlier. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, and I'm very happy to be here with you.
So sweet there, Francisco with his daughter in Panama. Beautiful sunshine, and great to see a family together working for this great cause. Now, we are coming back to Tallinn in Estonia, where we're broadcasting to you now from. And if you just joined us, this is the World Cleanup Day show, as you can see up there. There it is. We're coming to you live from this beautiful country of Estonia, right in the Baltic Sea. And Tallinn is the capital, an old medieval city with a gorgeous wall around it. It really is a beautiful place. You should try and visit. And this is the home of the World Cleanup Day. It started years ago as a national cleanup, and then it went global. So it's fantastic to be here. And we have teamed up and partnered with lots of different companies across the city, because to pull something like this off, you can't do it on your own. You need partners in crime. One of them is called Fotografiska, I think. Fotografiska, I've been told in my ear. I knew I wouldn't get that right, but thank God I've got a great director who is Estonian. This is a unique space. It's a theatrical space, it's a performance space, it's an exhibition space right here in the city. And here is a look at what they have on offer.
now joined by Peter Pihel, a co-founder and the head chef at Fotografiska Tallinn here in the Telliskivi Creative City. It's a lovely exhibition space and a beautiful restaurant. Peter, you have introduced a unique way of composting waste in your restaurant. How does it work?
I don't know. I haven't created that system, but we're just using the composter, and that's the easy way to kind of make perfect circle for us. So we collect all the leftovers, the veggie peels, whatever we have, and then we put them in a composter. And after 24 hours, it's ready to give out for the farmer.
Does it consume up all the waste?
Almost. It's no bones, no meat, but that's the only thing. But we really have to find some other solutions. So the one point is, if you're talking about the plastic and drinking cups, etc., even that machine doesn't compost that stuff. So in the nature, you don't have such a humidity and more than 100 degrees at the same time. So it's this compostable plastic is totally crap. So.
Do I understand correctly that we are not only talking about the waste that comes from the food preparation from the kitchen, but also the machine is using up the waste from the restaurant customers?
Yes, correct. There is other principles as well. We try to read off much as possible the package, how the goods comes in, what package we can reuse, so we can send for the bag for the farmer, for example, the plastic boxes. What else? We're not going to use any clean film in our restaurant, in our house. No vacuum bags, no any pointless plastic. So.
Now, technically, how does the compost waste machine work, and how long does it take for the full circle?
The full circle is we're gonna collect all the leftovers from the house, or the food leftovers, all the veggie scraps or whatever we have, and for the nighttime, the machine works. It takes like 24 hours because nighttime the energy is much cheaper. The temperature is there more than 100 degrees, and the humidity is 40%. So that's why the process is very fast, and it takes only 24 hours. We're not gonna add any other stuff there. Just we leave 1/3 of the compost all the time, like a same system like you're doing the sourdough. You have to save the starter.
We are drawing attention to food waste. Do you have any encouraging words for restaurant business owners all around the world?
I think the easiest is follow your concept and make it with great passion. That's the most important.
Peter Pihel, thank you.
Make sure you visit Fotografiska if you come to Tallinn in Estonia. Now, let's go say hello to some more of our volunteers. They have been working straight for almost 24 hours. So they've consumed a lot of sugar, a lot of coffee. Look, they look so displeased to see the camera. Let's move over here. Hello, my friends.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
How long have you been here?
Actually, I'm from the city council, so I'm just, yeah.
You're just
so I'm
keeping
just
an eye on everything.
Yeah, sure.
And what do you think of what's going on here in your building today?
You're so amazing. I'm just watching you. Here is the people who love they do. It's amazing.
They have passion.
Yeah.
They have passion.
All of you.
What do you normally do in the government here, just out of a matter of interest, in the City Hall?
Media.
Media?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. Well, listen, thanks for coming by, and good luck with the rest of your work.
Thank you.
There we go. Keeping an eye on everything. Let's go say hi to Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. Rebecca.
Hi again.
You keep moving further and further away from me.
Yeah, if you're working so many hours in a day, you have to move. It's good for your spine.
But why is it not moving closer to me? It's moving further away.
I wanted to be a co-host. You just didn't ask me.
Ah, well now here's your chance. Take that mic. Take the mic.
Thank you.
So here
Let's
we
go. So,
For the next 60
look
seconds,
around.
We're co-hosts. Yeah, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. We're co-hosts. How about this?
Yeah. Okay, that's a good challenge. Hi, how are you doing?
Very wrong place. My mouth's there.
We can't hear you like that.
Well, I
and
think
and
we're
how
on
is
to
the
a winner
bottle
here.
doing?
I think Paddle is doing quite good because it's in a safe place.
That's a good answer. Thank you for this
So
opportunity.
how do you like being a co-host? Do you like it?
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Easier
no
being
pressure. There's no
behind the
pressure.
camera.
Well, hey, I'll give you an easy job because next we're going to talk all about Latin America and we're going to talk to, look, you see, when you're hosting, you have an earpiece like this. You don't have that, so...
I have the wrong kind, sorry.
The wrong kind. You have an AirPod. But look, here we go. Latin America's next. Mauro Barcelo is who we're talking to. So do a little introduction, why Latin America is important and why we should go and listen to her now. To the camera. I'll get out of the way. You don't mean
First
this.
of all, you have to pronounce it like Marbello because it's a passion. It's Latin America, and we have so much passion to learn from there, which Estonia a little bit lacks. But we have some other things to show you how to get
Sorry,
done.
Estonia.
Like how to clean up the world. Here we go.
Latin America.
So in the inner country, we have a municipality with lacks of waste management system. And that is not something that occurs only here, but in all the countries in the region, of course. For those countries and municipalities who already have a very great waste management system is to be able, everyone at home, to compose and sorting all the recycled items at home as a first steps after deliver them to the waste management system.
How do you approach this challenge? How to solve it?
Mainly working with the municipality. We have 30 countries right now to join the movement, that already joined the movement, sorry. So those countries, not just, those teams are not just working by the cleanup activity itself. The main important things here is to sit all the actors in the table, the stakeholders in the table, involving the municipality and the governmental sector. From our sector, from our side, of course, we try to engage more and more people to the World Cleanup Day, but that is not our main focus because we try to give a solution of a lack of waste management system. So composting is one of those approaches that we are currently working in several countries in the region, especially in Argentina and Colombia, of course. That is one of the main approach that we're already working.
How has the virus and everything that has come of it affected your preparations for this year's World Cleanup Day?
The COVID situation allowed us to be more creative. As you know, we have three official alternatives to this Saturday 19, gathering cleanup activity, individual cleanup activity, and of course, digital one. The three of them will be actually currently working on the region, especially in countries like Curacao, which is COVID-free right now. So they may perform some gathering cleanup activity. The most popular activity will be individual one, with Brazil, like a big example for individual cleanup. Actually, they were working also in other activity like mental cleanup, right? Trying to perform some mindfulness and meditation at the same time. Besides these three official alternatives, we have a fourth one, which include, of course, composting and sorting. This starts from El Salvador. Team and will be spreading, actually it's already done, spreading in the rest of the countries. Sorting and composting, sorry, will be actually a very best approach to be able to participate and be active during the World Cleanup Day.
And thank you very much, Mauro Borzello from Latin American region, and good luck with your World Cleanup Day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Latin America. Great to get an update there from Mauro. And now we are going to another guy who is very passionate about what he does. In particular, creating a blue wave, as he calls it, cleaning up some of the oceans around Iceland. Hello, Thomas.
World Cleanup Day in Iceland, in the beautiful island. How was it? How was your day?
Well, the weather was it was very windy, and there were occasional rain showers. But I asked the Almighty to have no rain while we were doing our cleanup, and He obeyed my prayers. And so we were there, 40 people, and we stayed on it for about 90 minutes. It's in a little rugged area, but we managed to pick up 1 metric ton.
All right.
And then we had some refreshment afterwards at the place. And then everybody just took off and was happy.
That sounds like a lot for that amount of people and a short amount of time. I understand that it's been hard to do the cleanup this year because of the pandemic and because of the weather too. How hard is it to get people outside to clean in Iceland?
Well, I had to postpone 20 projects. All these 20 projects were with foreigners that were coming to Iceland, and they didn't show up because they didn't show up. But instead, I have been doing some color coding of the Icelandic shorelines. I am planning to try to convince the government on supporting a plan where I will actually show them beaches that are good and beaches that are not so good and beaches that definitely need to be cleaned. But we have 5,000 kilometers, and I probably examined about 500 kilometers. So I know something about 1/10 of the Icelandic shoreline. This is how I spent the summer instead of doing some projects. So I'm looking forward to try to have this program of mine. We can call it mapping, but I'm collecting evidence about how the beaches look, and that's what I was working on this summer.
All right, and do you have already some data or what could you tell about the situations in the coastline of Iceland?
Well, the Blue Army has been cleaning for 25 years, and we have cleaned out of the beaches several hundred tons of plastics and fishing gears and nets and timber and whatever, tires. There has been about 1 metric ton per kilometer. But after this summer, when I saw what people have been doing, there's a lot of mini Blue Armies everywhere because people that now they don't want their beaches to be full of plastic. So people are cleaning, although it does not always reach the media. So what I did also was I was scanning who was doing what in each municipalities. So now I have a lot of contacts, and I will send them an embracement from the Blue Army that their beaches are good and they are something that the municipality can be proud of. So that's another thing that I'm working on too.
Thank you, Thomas. I hope your story reaches out and people in Iceland and everywhere else hear about what we need to do.
The Let's Do It World family is an inspiring family, and that's why I love them so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Likewise, and good luck.
Thank you.
And we love you too, Tomas. Thank you so much and keep up the great work there in Iceland. Now, there is another group called the Green Tiger, and a woman working there is called Tele Peck. She is doing amazing work at bringing different groups together, as we mentioned before, to pull something off like this on a global scale with the numbers that we are used to seeing here at the World Cleanup Day. Like last year, 21.2 million people mobilized around the world. You need different groups, private bodies, government bodies working together to obtain these goals and pull it all off and make it happen. So let's find out more about how she and her colleagues at Green Tiger just do that.
Hello planet Earth.
So let's start off by telling us what is the concept of the Green Tiger?
The Green Tiger is a collaboration platform for different sectors to test and create sustainable practices and then to scale them up and spread them for a systemic change on the state level. So we started from Estonia, and actually it started from the same person who initiated the World Cleanup Day, who's very familiar to you, I guess. Eva Truberg is the visionary behind the Green Tiger. So after 12 years of cleaning up Estonia, organizing the cleanups in Estonia, and after a couple of years doing that internationally on the global scale with the help of all of you, Eva finally realized that we need to tackle the root causes as well. So what causes overconsumption and why are we in climate crisis? And that's why the Green Tiger was initiated, to kind of foster this kind of systemic change with the help of businesses, academia, environmental and civic organizations, and of course in collaboration with the states, with the government.
What is the most necessary component for the Green Tiger project to make the leap into the future and the green revolution?
So our concept is that we first try it out in Estonia with the help of, we have 15 organizations, private and public, in a piloting program. We have business leaders envisioning the future of balanced economy or a green economy. We have different public awareness raising campaigns coming up and different initiatives, projects planned. We just launched less than a month ago, the Green Tiger publicly, and we've felt in Estonia the momentum is so perfect because so many companies and businesses and initiatives and persons also come to us and say that I also want to participate. This is so great. Finally, something like that. There's a group of 12 people now running the Green Tiger. It's a set of very different people working for the first time together, but we have the belief so strong in us that yes, we want to do it, and yes, we want to create this kind of new model for a country, and we want to do it in Estonia because it's the best country to do that in the world, and then we will scale it up and introduce the green economy model worldwide and all the countries that are participating in the World Cleanup Day.
Well, thank you very much, Tele Peck, one of the architects of the Green Tiger, and good luck with your doings.
Thank you, and let's clean the world for the last time, eh?
Thank you so much. That is fantastic. We have come to the end of this broadcast, but we're going to be back very soon with more countries checking in to see how the final group are getting on. We've been tracking this for almost 24 hours. The Green Wave, which started in Asia, moved right across Europe, Africa, and now we're at Latin America and the United States of America. So we have more coming up later in the program. Our beautiful volunteers. Hello, volunteers. Hello, they're awake. Wake up. Come on. This guy hates it when I come over because he's always working so hard. He's on a call now, isn't he? See, he wouldn't like it if I did this because it's very distracting. Look at him, he's very serious and he's very busy. We'll be back again very soon with our final show, everybody.